Yo, yo, mis saludos, mis respetos, mich panseco tlo deshpa to all my gente out there. Hopefully everybody's having a good day. Too blessed to be stressed. No worries. Stay focused and believe God's gonna open some doors. How many of us are homeless? Nevertheless, homeless. Yes. And to those who don't have a home, may God help you. We're not here to criticize or look down upon anyone. We're just hoping everybody is doing good. And if you're going through trials and tribulations, hopefully God opens up those doors and keeps you focused, gives you that motivation to do what needs to be done. Just can't get discouraged. There's always going to be slumps. There's always going to be up and downs. That's what life's about. Nothing's ever going to be perfect. We weren't born into a perfect world. If you stop and think, we live in a wicked world. Yeah. So, you turn on the TV, you start listening to the news, all you hear is nothing but negativity. I mean, besides when they talk about celebrities and sports, and even that, sometimes it could be viewed as negative topics. Yep. Anyhow, Labor Day weekend for them people that work hard, them dedicated individuals, ladies and gentlemen that bust their ass every day and bring home that bread, provide for their loved ones, their families, so on and so forth. Yep. By the way, check out the new Not Guilty 187, custom made. If you're interested, get at me. Let's recycle our Raza dollars. That's right. So, anyhow, back to the sub. Let's not take freedom for granted, ladies and gentlemen. It's all about family. It's all about enjoying your loved ones while they're still here. Once they're gone, it's too late. And right now, we're living through some tough times. Some very tough times. One day you're here, next day you're gone. Life is not promised. Life is short. Therefore, make the best of it. Every day you wake up, make the best of it. 'Cause you never know, it could be your last. God help us all. Yes, sir. Anyhow, I'm going to talk about the homeless. Remember, back in the days when I was on the calles, I don't remember seeing too many people out like that. You hardly seen people living on the streets. Even your local winos had a place to go. Anyhow, gotta find solutions to the matter. People blaming on politicians. There's always gonna be a finger pointing at some type of direction. We're always gotta blame somebody. That's the way it is. Gotta find a solution to the matter. What could it be? Could it be drug addiction? Could it be financial struggle where California is getting too expensive, where people are not making enough money to be able to afford to pay rent, a mortgage, maybe buy a car? Sometimes, hey, you gotta pick this and settle for this. Some of us got budgets. I hear stories of different people out there struggling. Sometimes I drive by these little camps, little tents, people on the street. I look at them and I wonder, what is it that got them there? What was it drug addiction? Was it a financial struggle? Did they lose their jobs? Were their families? I mean, do these people have families? Did they burn their bridges? I mean, I know sometimes some of us have pride. We don't like to ask people for nothing. You know, we'd rather just figure things out. I understand. You know, I heard someone say that a lot of these people that are on these homeless campsites have homes, but they're out there getting high, so they choose to just stay out and chase the bolsita. Finally, when they burn out, they go home and eat, recuperate, and repeat the same cycle. Hey, I don't know if it's true or what, things you hear. Sometimes you hear people lost it, 5150. They're out there with no destination. And then you hear your people with 9 to 5s sold their homes or sold their belongings and decided to get an RV, a bus, convert it into an RV, and have a mission, 4 to 5 years, save money to buy a house. Hey, some people like to live in RVs. They like to just, I guess they look at it like an adventure. So I want to talk about being homeless or being homeless. So go get your pisto, little snack, your medicina. Don't get bipolar on me. Try to figure this one out. I ain't nobody to have the solution. Hey, all I have is just my perspective, my thoughts, and maybe sometime in the future we could come together, have our people in one of the important seats up in the Capitol, and make some better decisions for our environment, for our communities, for our gente. Remember, I'm not here to criticize anybody. This is just my point of view, my thoughts on the matter. You're either homeless or you're homeless. Either way, it's all good. We're all human. We're all the same. We're all equal. We all breathe the same air. Let's go. Let's check this out. Take it away. I look at people like this and I wonder what triggered this man to end up like this. I know he has a family, but where they at? This OG right here, I known him since I was a kid. He used to buy me beer. And look, after 20 years, over 20 years, look, still doing the same old shit. Yeah. Nevertheless, some of these people are looking like zombies in and out of their RVs. I give people the benefit of the doubt. I just wonder what's their story. We all have a story. We all live our own personal movie. We all are entitled to making our own choices in life. Good, some bad, but I don't think not all homeless are drug addicts.
Go away.
My question is, can we find a solution to the crisis? There has to be a solution. Or is it a conspiracy? Does Big Brother have a plan? Are they trying to push us out of California? Are they trying to get all minorities out to the deserts? Who knows? Something to think about, right? Hey, what's really going on, Raza? Too much people living in the calles nowadays. What could it be? Are people giving up that easy? I mean, there's too much gente giving up just like that. Or settling for a life with no roof. I'm not knocking anyone, to each his own. Who knows what got them to live on the calles. They say some people are going through economical struggles. We all face financial setbacks. Some drug addictions, some mental illness, some just living la vida loca. I mean, what can I say? Life is tough. ¿Qué se puede hacer? I remember back in the day, things were a little different. The local Juanitos had a place to stay. I mean, that's what I thought. I don't remember seeing too many homeless people back in the day when I was running the calles. Talking about the mid 90s, early 90s. Remember, the local Juanitos would stand in front of the liquor stores. We would use them to buy us pisto, beer. Being youngsters, we couldn't prove by IDs, so it was fun while it lasts. But anyhow, when it came to roaming the streets late at night, I don't remember seeing tents on the sidewalks, nor RVs blocking driveways, no tents under freeways or under bridges. I mean, if you have an RV, if you had an RV back in the day, you were considered rich, baller. So to speak, a house on wheels. You would probably see a Juanito on a bench here and there on a sidewalk, maybe on a park playground, catching some Z's and flies with his mouth wide open. It was rare then. Usually they had somewhere to go. They weren't in front of the street. And maybe they were a little bit more private, I think. Even the homies, I'm sure you had a runaway, whether Vato or Haina back in the day, we helped each other by offering a place to stay, place to eat, shower. When times got tough with our family, we would run away and roam the calles, but in a clean fashion, always. There was always a firme jefita that would give us rides or cook for us before drifting into the night. When it came to estilo, we even shared the same jersey, Big Davis shirt, 501s. At times, things got rough, but there was always unity. There was always help. There was always somewhere to stay, somewhere to eat. The hood family offering us a taco or a burrito. The good old days. We were like familia. It's really going on nowadays. Seems like everybody's on their own. Every man for themselves. Maybe some have burnt their bridges. Someone that runs the calles as we speak said to me, a lot of these people at these homeless camps or sites have homes. They like to get high and go on one for days, run the calles till it's time to crash and eat. All burnt out, they go back home, recuperate. Sometimes I wonder, did family give up on them? You see them out there lost in their own world. Where's their families? They have kids, they married, jefito, jefita, sisters, brothers. I know myself, my family's tired. I don't think that, I would even let myself go like that. But if it was to happen, there's always a garage, you guys understand what I'm trying to get at, right? Anyhow, there's always support, but some people sometimes, deserve, otherwise, because they're just scandalous. Never mistreat a helping hand, ladies and gentlemen. Sometimes I wonder what triggered them to end up on the streets when I see these vatos or hyenas. Just like that. Why is there so much hate in this world? For real. You got people just hating on the next individual. Even if that individual's broke, still hate. Instead of saying, a prayer for them, Come on. Don't knock somebody while they're down. I'm sure we all heard that saying. Anyhow, I know the struggle is real. Believe me, we all struggle. I'm not a perfect man, and I don't live the best life ever. Trust me. I've been through some tough situations. But to what extent though? You gotta dust yourself off, get up and continue. Life is war. They say you can grow accustomed to the lifestyle as meaning living the calles. I see a lot of people converting old buses into living mobiles, innovating RVs, making them a luxury comfort zone for the homeless. California is expensive, man. A lot of people are moving out of state. Everyone is trying to get enough out of the dollar. But to what extent? Where is this leading us to? I personally have a brother that lives in a van. He grew up living in a van. He grew up thinking it was okay to live in a van. He grew up taking a shower at local gyms. He got used to that lifestyle, basically homeless. His mom left to Mexico. He stayed with my dad, and he just got used to that way of living. He works, 9 to 5, makes his little money. My jefito even bought him an RV, and he'd rather stay in the van. I mean, damn. Wow. Anyhow, just so you see how we just get accustomed to certain things and settle for less. That's not cool. I asked him to come live with me at times. I gave him that hand, but he just made nothing but excuses. Yeah, that's it. It's almost like he likes the lifestyle. I guess it just became a habit, a strong habit at that, to break. I even heard of people who prefer to piss in bottles than actually go use the toilet. Shit. Behind a trash can. They just used to it. You get what I'm saying? They just get used to a certain way, and they think that's just the right way to go about things. That's nasty. I guess people just like a certain lifestyle, man. Anyhow, we need solutions, people. How can we help the homeless? Some don't want the help. Believe me, I try to help my brother in many ways. And like I said, he's cool, he's humble, he's simple. And hey, I know one day, hopefully he snaps out of it. But there's more people out there, man, that need help. And there's rules and regulations. Some want to work, some don't want responsibility, some don't want to answer to rules of society. Some just want to live in the jungle. La vida loca. Sabes, homie? You know, if someone really needs help, they'll do anything to get the hell out of whatever slump they're going through. They will do anything to get a comfortable place to live and appreciate the help. To live a peaceful life, no matter rules and this and that. People say it's a drug addiction. Yeah, many are lost in drugs. We could clearly see that. And you hear things. And they need help. Yeah, of course. They need to take that big step. But I don't think it's just drug addicts and mental illness flooding these streets. Nah. Besides these two, I think there's a little of everything. Everybody has a different excuse or maybe a different problem that got them the way they're living. At the end of the day, California is too expensive We need hope. We need positive vibes that can help the homeless elevate themselves to a better lifestyle. At least build up their self-esteem so they can feel better for themselves and do better for themselves. You know? I mean, they say you gotta love yourself before you can love someone else. You know, we're all human. We all breathe the same air. Hey, we all deserve it. Life is too short. We need to wake up, people, and smell the warichi, aka coffee, and get the homeless to be homeless. So enough with the statistics. We can overcome the struggle. I remember watching the news uh, a couple weeks ago. A young couple sold their house, or maybe they were renting, but they sold most of their belongings, car, etc. They bought themselves an RV to live in for 5 years. Oh yeah, okay, they were renting, yeah, for 5 years because their goal was to save. They had a 9 to 5. Their goal was to save money because they wanted to buy a house in 5 years. They have a plan. In 5 years, they should execute the plan. You see what I mean? Everyone's struggle is different. Who knows? But for the unfortunate ones, remember, we have a voice. We have numbers. The raza, man, we're so big. If we come together, stop hating on each other, we could be so powerful. That's why we gotta encourage our kids, sobrinos, sobrinas, stay in school, become somebody, get educated so we could get these seats, the big wigs up there to the White House, to the capital of the state. So that, we could start voting and making big moves that could benefit our people. Change these laws for the better. But together, that's the only way we're gonna conquer. Claim, fight for what's ours. When I say fight, I don't mean physically fight. No, we need to get on a pen and paper and start choosing good leaders that will represent us, speak for us, and fight for our equal rights. We could help the homeless. People need to help themselves. So strap up with that warrior mentality. Elevate your mind. You deserve better. Treat yourself better. Don't settle for less. Come on, raza. Don't settle for peanuts. Life is war, and war is life. Every day's a battle, and we're battle proof. Let's get motivated for a better lifestyle. We could do it. Small setback for a major comeback. Vámonos. So much love and respect. Don't give up. Raza. Keep that chin up. Stay legit. Too legit to quit. Hey, remember that? Always do your best. Stay up. With that said, hope you guys like this video. Don't forget to share, subscribe, like, comment, talk to me. Yeah, much love from my raza above my chest. Too blessed to be stressed. You hear me? Yeah, much love to the Wild Wild West, across the nation, to Mexico, all over the world. For those who hear my mensaje, give me those views, and are supporting me, man, chingo de respeto y cariño, full blast. All right now, que tengan buenas noches and God bless everybody. Al rato.
Count time, win.